Happy Mother's Day to everyone out there in Steelers Nation and beyond. I am Missi Matthews, very pleased to be joined in a very cool virtual roundtable today with Connie Watt, the mom of JJ, Derek, and TJ. And we also have Cookie Edmunds. This is such a special treat. Tremaine, Terrell, and Trey Edmunds. And you guys, well, first of all, happy Mother's Day to you guys, and thank you for doing this.
Thank you. Thank you. Appreciate this.
Thank you. It's an honor.
I just found out you guys recently met at the Pro Bowl this past off season. So can you just kind of take me through the meeting and how this relationship has started to grow?
So, Ms. Watts, it was really funny. It was right after the game had completed, and I guess we both were waiting for our sons, and we did not know where Tremaine had went to, and then we saw Mr. Watts come, and I think he said, "Mom, hey, Mom," and gave her a hug, and I just kind of turned around and looked. I was like, oh my goodness, so that's Miss Watts, and I had not had the opportunity to meet her yet. And so I turned and I introduced myself. She says, "Oh, hi, how are you?" And she says, "I've been wanting to meet you." And I said, "I've been wanting to meet you." And so we just kind of, gave each other an informal hug at that point, and gave our names and said we would keep in touch. And so we actually did. And then I'll just kind of let Ms. Watts finish that off.
Yes, it was a wonderful meeting. It's always nice to meet another mom who kind of understands you. And we were both waiting for our kids, I remember. And both of us like, come on now, what's going on? What's taking so long? But yes, and then we had the phone call and just really understood that we have a lot in common. And with what I've been through with the guys, I was trying to give her some tips on things that I learned along the way as well. And it was just really, it turned into a much longer conversation than either of us had planned on, but it was so wonderful. And, we both apologized to one another like it was going on too long, but really it's just like a common bond that we have with each other. And I'm really looking forward to many more conversations and time together with Cookie over the years with our boys being in the league. So it's tremendous.
You each have 3 boys in the league. You each have 2 boys that play for the Steelers, which is just completely crazy. What are some of the things that you guys talk about, for the people who might think, oh, it's just about going to games and this and that. But you guys, there's a lot of things that happen behind the scenes. And I don't want to toot your horns, but moms have a lot to do with those things.
Oh, do we ever? The conversation that we had was, it's funny because you talk about their successes, but honestly, when we're mom to mom, we're talking about our boys as our boys. It's, yes, they're the athletes, and yes, they're people's idols and things like that, but it's still like, did he get you that tax information? And, did you log this? And did they give you the proper, when they made a donation, did they give you this receipt? And, they don't think it's a big deal sometimes. And it's things like that we talk about, and what we've done each other to help, we talk to each other about it so we can give each other ideas and what's worked, what hasn't worked. And so I think that's just more of it right now in the beginning of what's working for us.
Yes, I concur with Ms. Watts just said. They are, I guess, athletes to the world, but they're just our boys. And so just in our conversation alone, we spoke like typical moms, well, is he putting the juice back in the refrigerator? Is he putting the top on? Are they fighting? Are they doing this? Are they doing that? We don't look at them as NFL players. They're just our sons. But I think both of us have one thing in common. And I mean, we believe in, rules, and we believe in structure, and we believe in discipline, and we believe in holding them accountable, for their actions and letting them know, okay, so to the world, yes, you are NFL football players, but to us, you are, X, Y, Z. And just remember who mom is. And so I think that's great, and I think that speaks a lot to the character that all 6 of the guys, display currently.
I was going to say, so many people might want to know, okay, what did you guys do when they were younger to, build and breed these NFL players? But I want to know, as a mom of 2 young boys, what did you do to keep them grounded and to make them good family guys that care about the community, care about their family, and stuff outside of football and stuff that happens off the field?
I know for us, we did community service as a family. So we would take the kids and do raking or shoveling and things like that with them so that we saw showing them how to give back to the community. They had very strict rules around the house. I mean, if they wanted us as parents to be able to come to their events and support them after school and things, then they needed to help us because we were working parents. So they had chore lists, and then I would change it up every week. And I remember them arguing, even when they were in high school, of, who's going to cut this third of the lawn. And I remember Derek one time saying, this is exactly where it stops. And TJ saying, no, it goes here. This is a third. And you can hear them, out the windows. And I'm like, the neighbors can hear you. And so to this day, they'll come home and we'll be like, go cut your third of the lawn. And they look at you like, seriously? And they're like, oh.
Yeah, I agree. Some of the same things, we implemented into our home as well. Definitely rules and definitely chores and responsibilities. And, we prayed a lot. We do church. We try to remind them often, where they started, and to be thankful that they are where they are. And it's a privilege. It comes through hard work. It's not automatic. And just to be thankful every day, because I'm pretty sure there are quite a few young men out there who would love to be in their place. And just take it as, it's in the season. Just enjoy it. Do the best that you can. Give 110%. And just keep going. And they are reminded about that daily. Grounded is where you need to be.
For a little homework project to bring some of your favorite photos. So I don't know, Connie, if you'd like to go first and just show them to us and explain what they are.
Sure. This is the more recent one, and this happens to be from JJ's wedding, which was just in February. And it was just a lot of fun because after the guys changed out of their wedding attire, they put this on and came running out and took some fun pictures. And it was just tremendous to be together as a family. We don't get that terribly often, so to have all of us together and just celebrating something so awesome was really a good time for us. We had a great time. And then this was the day we were bringing Trent home from the hospital, but we were bringing Trent home from the hospital. The kids were so excited. So yeah, very little. So that's a special one to us. And it just, the kids they develop that bond right away. I think that's what's special about that one, is just seeing the love there and to continue then to just grow with that and have those relationships grow deeper as they love each other as brothers.
Yeah. So this one here is, okay, so that's the most recent one, and that's at the boys' gala. It's My Brother's Keeper Foundation. And so that's a family one there. And this one I think is just precious. Just sitting on the porch and enjoying themselves. I think that's just wonderful. Cute. And then I have this one that we really love. And it just kind of shows all three of the guys together in uniform. And so that's that one. And then we just have the one once again where they were just little tiny tots.
Those days seem like forever ago to you guys when they were just so little you could dress them alike and probably get them to do what you wanted them to do.
Yes. Yes.
Definitely. I remember the boys saying, oh, why did you dress us alike? We weren't twins. I'm like, well, because I could.
No, but so fun. It was easy, I just go to the store and get 3 sizes, a small, medium, and large, and I can just move on. And I didn't have to worry about them comparing to what this one has on. No one had to compare because we all had on the same thing. So it was easy.
Now, Mother's Day is a little bit different this year with the pandemic and everything, but what's the perfect day for you guys to maybe relax as a mom or to be thankful to be a mom, or what's perfect for you guys?
First and foremost, always to be thankful. I mean, that I've said it many times over, it's the greatest gift I've ever received was our children. And to be a mom, it really is a blessing. And I couldn't be more proud. And so perfect day is not sleeping in, but it's just kind of relaxing with the kids, making breakfast together, just hanging out, playing games, doing things together as a family. I've always said it's the quality, of time that you have. So just even having a backyard barbecue, anything that you can just do, having the quality time with your children means the world to me, more so than something that you can purchase.
And I would have to say the same thing. We are having probably one of the best times. that we've had together in so long. Definitely one of the best times since all of them have been in NFL, because we've had additional time. And it's the same thing, you know, playing games, cooking together, sharing recipes together, doing board games, catching up on Netflix, and trying to outcook each other, who can bring this meal, because several times throughout the year, we will share pictures via phone of the meals that we prepared. So now we actually put it through the test to see who's really telling the truth. Did you really fix that? I can see it now. So I would say on Mother's Day, on the Sunday, it's going to be enjoyable. It's going to be relaxing. We don't have to go out. We are forced to stay at home, but that's going to be good because we will actually be able to enjoy each other. And I think it's going to be just fabulous.
Lastly, I just wanted to ask both of you your advice to young moms with little boys who may have aspirations of the NFL or just to do anything. What's something you would say to them, or maybe even to your younger self?
I would say, you know, boys are rumored to be rambunctious, you know, and boisterous and things of that nature. If it is, it's okay. You know, enjoy it, go along with it. As a matter of fact, join in with them, you know, continue to nurture them, and just be proud that they are trying to do the best. While they're those other things, I think that boys also tend to be mommy pleasers. I mean, they want to make mama proud, and that's a fabulous feeling to have. And I would just say, you know, love your children no matter what, and continue to be there for them and to support them, and just enjoy the ride, because I tell you what, it does not last for long. And before long, they are no longer, you know, those little boys. They are grown and away. And then you're going to wish that you had that rambunctious little one at the home. So just enjoy them while you can.
I agree. I think that's exactly, you know, the things that we've done. I remember as the kids were younger saying, oh, you know, they'd come home and say, oh no, I got grass stains on my pants, or I tore my pants. And I would say, wow, that means you had a great time. Tell me what you did. How did you do that? You know, and they look at me like, oh, I'm not grounded. You know?
Yes.
I concur with spending the time with them. Join in with them. I remember so many times preparing meals and things, watching my husband play with the kids, thinking, well, I want to do that fun. You know, your house, sure, it might not be as clean as you like it, but you know what? Let it be, because honestly, you can't get that time back. You really don't. And as your kids grow, you realize the things that when they write you letters and they talk about their childhood and things, they're going to tell you about the time that you spent with them and the things that you did and the traditions. One of the best gifts we got this year from Trent for Christmas was a whole list of household sayings that we all did. We all had such funny things. And you realize they remembered. That stuff is ingrained in them. So what you do is very important. Your kids are always watching you, always listening to you. So be those role models that we're trying to have our kids become. And just really time. I always say that, capital letters, time. Spend the time with your kids. It's worth everything.
If I can just chime in and add this one quick thing, don't let your children grow up too quickly. Like Ms. Wash just said, you know, enjoy that time with them. And I know one thing that we do every Christmas, the boys always get some sort of toy, whatever that may be. And I know that they're grown. They might be upset that I said this, but there's some sort of toy, you know, whether it's a water gun or whether it's a card game or a board game or something, because I don't want them to forget, you know, how to enjoy themselves with each other and with the family. And that's kind of one of the things we've been doing since they've been home. I mean, the living room is filled with board games, oversized, Connect Fours and checkers and things of that nature. And you'll be surprised. They are boys, they are men, but they enjoy having a good time as well.
All right. Well, I cannot thank both of you enough for joining me today. Again, happy Mother's Day. This was great to talk to you and to inspire all the young moms out there. So really appreciate it, guys.
Thank you so much for having us.
Thank you very much. It was great to see you too, Cookie.
Happy Mother's Day, Ms. Watts.
Happy Mother's Day, Ms. Edmunds. Can't wait to see you.